Wake up, Lo-Fi Nation. It's another Good News Friday. And welcome everyone to the Lofi Poli Sci podcast. I'm your host, Michael Pickering. That's right. Lo-Fi as in low fidelity, low quality, in your face, messy as can be global news show. Here we're going to talk about that famous question, what's going on in the world today? It's everyone's favorite day of the week. That's right. It's another Good News Friday. The news, fresh off the press. Source, AP News International. Kenyan all-female wildlife ranger team breaks down barriers. Patrimonialism, the practice of a male-dominated society, has long roots in all of human history. Today, let's give some good news from Kenya, as 76 women are park rangers protecting wildlife where only men used to be able to do so. These women are the true heroes of the day. Take the time, Lo-Fi listeners. Read their stories in their words. I can't do justice to the importance of this, but I can say this is an excellent way to start Good News Friday. Next up, source, BBC News, business section. Robots go their own way deep in the ocean. So this could be good news or bad news, depending on how you feel about artificial intelligence and robots. The story. It starts with crews going through water to pick up unexploded bombs, and how robots are safer than sending people to do so. Of course, good news if you can get a robot to do it and save human lives and make the oceans safer. However, the article states that these robots are pretty dumb, so they are looking to put AI, artificial intelligence, in these robots so that they can be more efficient and survey the seabed. Of course, we're not talking about an underwater Terminator story here, but is this how it all starts? Write in, Lo-Fi Nation, and let me know your thoughts. Now, moving forward, because we never move on from anything, but sticking with vehicles that drive themselves. Source, AP News. Michigan plans dedicated road lanes for autonomous vehicles. So self-driving cars are all the rage, and have been for, well, let's be frank, decades, really. It always seems like they are so close to reality, and then one hits a puppy or something like that. Well, Michigan is gearing up for the time when they are truly reliable, by making a lane just for autonomous vehicles, and especially buses and shuttles for public transportation. Most excellent news. Instead of an autonomous car with 4 people in it, let's put 40 people in it on the highway and see what happens. But for real, this is coming sooner rather than later. Good on Michigan for getting ahead of this. I definitely look forward to updates on this story. The following story comes from the oddities section of the AP and stays in Michigan. Bald eagle shows air superiority, sends drone into lake. And this is what nature thinks about all our robots and technology. The Department of Environment of Michigan were surveying a lake with their fancy little $950 drone, and this bald eagle wasn't having any of it in its turf. It apparently only took 3.5 seconds for this eagle to tear up that drone. Now authorities are thinking of new, innovative ways to disguise drones to make them blend in to reduce the chance of attacks, like using different skins. Which I say to that, sure, let's see if you can fake out nature again. Personally, my money is on the eagle. And a last piece of news to send you on your way for the day. Yet another oddities story about nature and birds again. Wayward emu captured running through New Jersey City. Where to begin? Number 1, this emu was not wayward. I believe this majestic bird was simply waltzing along and stretching its legs. Number 2, they found it in a neighborhood and stated they weren't sure if it escaped from a farm or was running wild. Personally, I wasn't aware that New Jersey had wild emus, but if they do, quite cool. And finally, number 3, why not let the emu be? Let that animal run free in the wind and spread its wings. Today, let's just say, free the emu. And that's a brief snapshot of what's going on in the world today. Stay tuned for Monday's episode of Messy Monday. Always remember that Lofi Poli Sci is more than just me. It's the we that we be. Write in to lofipolisci at planetmail.com with questions or comments. Thanks for listening. Stay safe, wash those hands, and I'll see you on the next episode of the Lofi Poli Sci podcast. Pickering, signing off.